A Common Idiot presents Monster Mania. There was no way that I was going to be doing my first ever Monster Mania countdown and not include 1987's The Monster Squad. This movie is one of my favorite Halloween movies of all time. I mean, I wouldn't technically say it's a Halloween movie specifically, but it's something that I watch every single year for Halloween, and I love this film. It is so much fun, and it is a cult classic by pretty much description, because either you know this movie or you've never heard of it before in your entire life. I wouldn't even say this really is a horror movie, but it's a comedy slash scary movie-ish. I wouldn't really consider it scary, but it does have adult themes, which, I mean, if it's a movie from the 80s, it probably has adult themes anyway. But to kind of give you a synopsis in case you've never heard of this movie before and you have no idea what I'm talking about, a group of kids form a club called the Monster Squad, and they love monsters and horror movies all in general, specifically the universal monsters, and that is what tends to appear in their town. You have Dracula, Wolfman, the Mummy, Gilman, Frankenstein. The universal monsters specifically are the monsters that appear in this film, and that's who the kids have to fight off to defend their town. Now, again, I'm not going into the details because I really don't want to spoil it for you. I recommend you go checking that out. But now I'm going to get into a couple spoilers, so if you haven't seen it, shut this off, go watch it, come back, and then we can talk about it. But this movie is so awesome for so many reasons, but I think specifically the practical effects in this really always, for me, blew me away. The way that they were able to pull off Frankenstein's look, the way they pulled off the Mummy, Dracula even. The favorite, best thing that I saw in this movie was Gilman. I loved his look. Like, it was great. I loved it. Even the Wolfman, a little weird, but I did enjoy how he turned out and how he looked. And this movie confirms that the Wolfman does in fact have nards, and you know what I'm talking about if you've seen this movie. But this is a great classic. I would consider this a family movie. It's okay for kids. It's not too scary, nothing crazy. I mean, it's the 80s, right? There's smoking in there, no nudity, nothing like that. This is definitely a fun kid. I remember watching this as a kid. I remember being at a Halloween party when I was a kid, probably about 5-6 years old, and they had this on for us to watch, and it's a blast. I love it. It's such a good time. It's a good story. I mean, you're talking about classic elements of Dracula involved with Van Helsing. Like, the story goes all the way back. Like, it's great, but it's modern day 1980s that these monsters reappear and these kids have to handle business. So it's a lot of fun. It's a great time. I definitely recommend you checking this movie out if you've never seen it. And if you have seen this movie, please let me know in the comments below. What do you think about it? Do you like this movie? Some people maybe don't like it. I don't know, but I love it. It's so much fun. Like I said, Gilman and probably Wolfman were my favorite. A couple of those scenes were awesome. The ending was so cool with the kid in the leather jacket. Again, bad with names, but how he was able to make the spears and use like a bow and arrow for Dracula's little minions. Like, it's definitely cool. I love it. I think his name was Rudy. I don't remember. But yeah, I'm definitely going to have to turn this on now and check it out because I haven't been able to watch it so far this year. And it's a requirement that I watch it during the Halloween season. So let me know below in the comments. I always love to hear your thoughts. If you like this video, please hit that like button. Helps me, helps the algorithm, helps the channel. And if you're new here and you like this kind of stuff or just other movie and TV show reviews, subscribe and you won't miss a thing. So until next time, everybody, take care.